All right. Welcome to another Woods Report. Lots going on.
It is. Would you say? You would say a lot's going on?
It's a lot of stuff, like not like celebrity
Little
stuff,
tidbits here and there.
but more like things going on with the police and it's
general
the world.
Info, not so much a lot of entertainment.
No, which is weird. It's always stupid entertainment going on.
Who makes the news today?
And then the real world news gets pushed to the back. So no celebrity is acting stupid right now.
No one passed away that we know of. Because usually we get news of somebody famous has passed away.
You said you was looking in the shade room. Ashanti finally announced her.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, we already knew. But
is this her first child with
Yeah, his
with
first
Nelly.
Child.
His first child.
Mm-hmm. Remember, he raised his nieces and nephews.
Wow, Nelly does not have kids.
No.
Wow. Okay, this would be a special pregnancy then.
So that's probably why
for them. Okay.
That's why everybody making such a big deal about it, I guess.
Okay. Is this her first child?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So both of them.
Okay.
So yeah, Michael Jackson.
Okay. What's going on there?
Who you already know I absolutely adore.
Okay.
Has a bio coming out. We talked about this before. And his nephew is playing him.
Whose son is this?
This is Jermaine's son,
Jafar Jackson.
And we already know the fact that he's playing him. It's not going to be anything crazy about Michael Jackson.
So they got
that means the family is approved. Yeah, they're not going to. Yeah. We're not going to see Joe beating him up in the bathroom or nothing like that. It's going to be, they may now Joe gone, so they may make Joe look bad, because they don't care no more. But I'm thinking if they do make him look bad, it's more like strict, less than him being abusive.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
how old is this nephew? He looks like a teenager.
Wait a
minute, he look older.
But off topic a little bit. Rick Ross, when I said Rick Ross was teasing Drake about his nose.
Right.
He was saying big nose. You like Michael Jackson. You don't like your nose. Your dad say you was ugly.
He referenced Michael Jackson.
At one time he referenced Michael Jackson. And not liking his nose. So he said, "Are you like Michael Jackson? You don't like your nose? Who knows?" He kept saying, "Who knows?" So that's.
But Drake said he never got a nose job.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Rick Ross keeps saying he did.
Like, come on, Rick.
But anyway,
and everybody that's from black that are black does not all have big noses,
right? So
quit stereotyping us, even within our own.
And
race.
then even if you do, some people don't get a nose job because they want to be white. They just don't like a big nose.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jafar Jackson recreates his uncle's look. Yeah. Jafar Jackson recreates his uncle's look in First Look at the Michael Jackson biopic.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is a trailer of it?
This is the trailer. We get to see the trailer.
We okay to show it, right?
They'll ban it and I'll have to cut it out. Yeah.
Oh, no.
But let's see. The live people get to see it. Okay, let's see.
Michael has a God-given talent, and I will help him use it the best of my ability.
Michael, I'm so excited to work with you. I'm such a huge fan of your music. Thank you.
All right. That's an ugly Michael Jackson.
He looked like a ghost.
I know he didn't look the best, but my goodness.
He looked like a ghost or something.
Wait till you see it, Mom.
It kind of scared me.
What the heck is that?
I was startled.
He looked like an alien.
I was startled.
We knew that was still Michael Jackson, even though he looked weird looking.
That's not his nephew, is it?
Yeah, they got makeup on him. That's horrible. If that movie is like this, I'm out of here. All right, let's keep going.
You don't like it.
Go with it. Stop pressuring me. Why you wanna tell
team, right?
Yeah.
We need to find a new way to deal with the money.
Who's dangerous? Who's bad?
I don't want to sign these.
Should I tell them why, sir?
They don't understand. Can't do 5 nights a week.
Who's bad? Because I'm bad, I can love it.
Michael, do you need a break? You want to take 5 minutes?
What have we done to the world?
I think we might be able to help each other out.
Let's make history.
Are they mixing it as far as real photos of him, or is that look going to be? Is he playing the younger one? He got to be playing the younger one because he can't be playing unless they made his face up as he evolved. Okay, as good as we can find makeup artists in this country, in this world, they really could have. In fact, you would have done better just chiseling his face and then making that like a mask. I don't know what they were doing with that. So you disappointed.
I have so many things wrong with that.
Oh.
Okay.
Was Samuel Jackson Joe?
First of all,
well, they got the right man because he mean.
I don't think that was Joe.
That wasn't?
No.
Who was that?
To me, that was Angry Man, the snake on the plane man. That was Samuel Jackson
playing.
It's too many damn snakes on this plane.
It wasn't Joe Jackson. Oh my God.
That was Samuel Jackson. Yes, they deserve to die. I hope they burn in hell. That was that Samuel Jackson.
Who put this together? I was expecting your best.
And for you to show me, as a Michael Jackson fan, that preview, what is it about? I know they wanted him to go out. They wanted him to make money. Is that it? Because they showed Samuel Jackson. Mm-hmm. You get out there and make money. That's what you're supposed to do. And Mike's so distraught about it. Is he going to have a personality in this? Or are we just going to see this weird thing throughout the whole movie?
Did you know about this coming? You know about they were doing this?
We've been talking about this bio.
Who's doing this bio? Who's created this? His brothers? His family? Because
this is the first look at Jafar Jackson, Michael's nephew, in his performance as Michael Jackson. And another thing, when they were showing him dancing on stage, he's stiff. Just because you're Michael Jackson's nephew doesn't necessarily mean you can dance like Michael Jackson.
The play we went to.
And why do you have to have his nephew if you're going to put a mask on him? You could have got anybody to play that part.
But you know what? We've seen Michael Jackson
impersonators
look better than that.
And even in Michael's weird stage, they look better than that.
We've gone to a few concerts. We've seen a few Michael Jackson impersonators. We've seen that one guy that was on the play that was really good in the play, the stage play. Why wouldn't they just use them? Because the likeness is so real.
The image shows Michael Jackson in character as King of Pop, performing during his 1992 Dangerous tour, wearing a white deep V-neck and white coat and holding a white microphone. The biopic will portray the highs and lows of Jackson's iconic career as global superstar. I didn't see that in that. It was okay. The synopsis promises a riveting and honest portrayal of the brilliant yet complicated man, the king of pop.
Wow.
When I walked into the set, I felt like I'd gone back in time and I was walking into the stadium to shoot the tour, his nephew says. Wow, it is Michael. The way he looks, his acts, his mannerisms, everything. He's Michael Jackson. Read a statement from Kevin Mazur, who photographed Jackson on set for the movie. For anyone who didn't have the chance to see Michael perform live during his lifetime, this is how it was, according to the release statement. So one of the photographers who documented Michael over the years is probably involved in this movie. Jafar embodies my son, Michael Jackson, mother Katherine Jackson, previously said. It's so wonderful to see him carry on the Jackson legacy. I don't think she saw this preview. I think she saw her little grandson running around the house and said, he acts just like Michael. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what we all thought. And I saw Jafar, and I thought Jafar reminded me of Michael. When I watched Jafar grow up and stuff, and he would do stuff in the studio.
That Michael right there.
That Michael, not the other one.
Older one.
Jafar Jackson is second youngest son to legendary singer Jermaine Jackson. The film is produced by Avatar's Graham King and two executors of Jackson's estate. Now it makes sense. What? Jackson's estate. The same ones that's in a fight now with Miss Jackson.
Control
over
the
film will also star Nia Long, who we didn't even see in the preview. Did you see Nia Long?
I think so.
Okay. Miles Teller. Oh yeah, that's right. And Coleman Domingo as that's right. Coleman Domingo is playing Joe Jackson.
Okay, who is Samuel Jackson playing? Samuel L.
They don't
Jackson.
even mention him in this article, but he's all up in that video.
Yes, he's. I guess
was he a last minute ad?
Unless that's who they want, they're trying to get people to come see it
by putting Samuel Jackson in there.
But what part is he playing?
Now, they already know we're going to go see it because it's Michael Jackson. We went to see the Whitney Houston one, and that wasn't good.
You didn't like the likeness of the one.
She didn't look anything like Whitney Houston. She didn't even act like Whitney Houston. She didn't walk like her. She didn't talk like her. She didn't look like her. And they used Whitney's real music. That was the only thing that was real in that movie was Whitney Houston.
Yep. This one they're using real music
because they got to get the family, the estate. So let's see how this goes.
That was my only concern is when they show glimpse of him recent before he passed. The likeness of it, he looked more.
He was strange looking.
Yeah.
Let me see, but it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me look it up. He was strange looking. What's an older picture? Like this. Blow that up.
Maybe that's what they was heading for. And they just kind of went overboard.
He was strange looking, but that thing that they had looked like an alien. This just looks like somebody who had too much plastic surgery.
Yeah, and I thought that they can capture the same look, but they didn't. He looks more like
He still looks like a human being here.
Yeah. He
just looks like he had too much plastic surgery.
Right. But I don't know what they were trying to do in the movie. So
I gotta see this again.
There's probably too much makeup.
I gotta just a little bit. I don't have to see the whole thing.
Michael has a God-given talent, and I will help him use it the best of my ability.
Now, if it's a lot of this, then I understand why they use Jafar. Because this is him, maybe younger, like you said. I hope that that's the majority of a lot of the movie.
Okay.
Is Jafar with his face, with no makeup on, being his uncle.
Okay.
Okay.
Michael, I'm so excited to work with you. am such a huge fan of your music.
Thank you.
Go with it, go with it. Stop pressuring me. Why you wanna trip on me?
We're a team, right?
Yeah.
We need to find a new way to deal with the money.
Who's dangerous? Who's bad?
He's stiff. That's not Michael
That
Jackson.
leg should have kicked up a little bit more. Like a
Yeah.
He went
No.
Oh, I hope.
He's stiff. Michael Jackson's estate. All right.
Oh well. We have to still go and see and just check it
Well,
out.
we're gonna go see it, just like we went to
Just
see
give our good, bad,
Whitney
and
Houston.
ugly. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You don't like the trailer.
I'm a Michael Jackson fan.
Hopefully this is another trailer situation where when we get there and we're in it, that is better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whole mood is.
But
going
he's
on.
cute. He does look like the
He does.
family.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I know everybody talking about this Uber story.
What's has happened with this? I didn't even do any reading on it. Is he the Uber driver?
No. I'll
Okay.
tell you.
Okay.
Well, you can read it right on here. Wow. An El Shade Room posted this. An 81-year-old man charged with the M word after fatally shooting an Uber driver who he believed was going to off him. Authorities say both people were targeted by a phone scam. Okay, they don't show it good. I don't even think you. I saw the video. Now, what happened here? Uber driver shot and whatever, 80-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
An 81-year-old man has been charged with M word, shooting an Uber driver who he thought she was picking up a package. You heard about this, Ma? Mm-hmm. Both appear to have been victims of a scam. An Uber, you know how we're Uber drivers. We go and we pick up Uber Eats. Mm-hmm. Now watch after this story, so you can see it here on here. See, they can't show. I don't want to show it on the TV.
Okay.
This lady she's an Uber driver, 61-year-old. She gets a ring on her app, like we do, to go pick up a package at somebody's house. So apparently they're going to start doing that now. Now they may not after this.
Okay.
So she goes and on her way headed over there to pick up the package. Mm-hmm. At the same time, this 81-year-old man gets a phone call from somebody saying, I have your grandson and somebody you know hostage, or somebody he knows hostage, and that we're going to kill them if you don't give us money. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now it says, unknown man told Brock over the phone he needed to pay $12,000 to get his nephew out of jail, according to a police report. Brock told the police the caller threatened him to kill him and the nephew if he didn't pay the ransom. Okay? So when I show up, you better have that money or we're going to kill you and we're going to kill your grandson. Okay?
So he's saying that when I show up, meaning I'm coming to your house.
We're going to send somebody to come to your house and pick up the money. If you don't have the money, we're going to kill you and we're going to kill your grandson. So she don't know nothing about this. She just gets a thing on her app to go pick up a package. Mm-hmm. So she gets out the car, she goes up to, she doesn't see a package. So she's heading back to her car. He comes out with a gun. Mm-hmm. And he says, where's my grandson? He's the man in the know, where's his grandson? And she says, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm an Uber driver, I'm here to pick up a package. She's telling him, mm-hmm. He says, they say they're going to, if I don't have the package, you're going to kill me and you're going to kill my grandson. Don't you go anywhere. You got to stay here because he's calling the police. So she says, I don't know. I don't want to have, she's scared. Mm-hmm. So she started heading back to her car. He shoots her in the leg. Mm-hmm. She's still trying to get in the car. He shoots her 2 more times and kills her.
But the sad thing about it is, if you feel that she has something to do with your son or nephew, why would you shoot the messenger? Because that doesn't even help you to lead you to who may have your son.
I'm thinking,
so he's still not thinking.
Well,
right.
He's 81 too, so I'm thinking. Well, we'll talk about it because this is what went back and forth on the Breakfast Club. Ohio. Miss Hall, suffering from medical conditions and unarmed, made no threats or assaults toward him and made no demands other than to ask about the package that was sent for her to retrieve, the sheriff said. Brock allegedly held Hall at gunpoint and demanded to know the identities of the people who had called him. He also took Hall's phone and refused to allow her to leave, officials said, adding that Brock did not try to call the police at this point. When Hall tried to get back into her vehicle, Brock allegedly shot her, and there was a subsequent scuffle at the door of Miss Hall's vehicle, the sheriff's office said, when Brock allegedly shot her 2 more times. Brock is charged with the M word, which carries a penalty of 15 years.
He took her life?
Yes, she did.
Oh, she passed?
The court records show police are considering other charges. Brock pleaded not guilty, and bail was set at $200,000. Officials are still searching for the scam callers. They traced it back and it went to Canada, and they can't find anything after that. The Clark County Sheriff's Office would like to take the opportunity again to remind residents, especially our older citizens, that no law enforcement agency or court will make contact with anyone in that manner to solicit money, urging residents to use extreme caution when being contacted. My mother was contacted, remember? Mm-hmm. You got the same type of phone call.
Same call. Mm-hmm. Come help me. I got arrested. I need you to send me money. I got arrested.
And she said, and she gave them his name. She was like, this is blank blank? And they said, yeah, this is blank blank. And she came and asked me, and I said, what? That don't even sound right. I know, but I'm saying when you came and told me, I said, that don't sound right. And then I called him, which is what I told you to do when you got scammed out of that money. I called him.
Called the person that is...
He answered the phone. I said, I thought you were supposed to be in jail, or my mom, somebody just called and said you was in jail. He started laughing.
What if you was by yourself?
What if you was by yourself? You wouldn't have known.
Not by myself, I would have thought that was there.
So is this...
Now, what if somebody came to your house to pick up the money and you had a gun? Would you shoot him? No. What would you do?
I'd probably just give it to them.
No, you don't have no money. You don't have $12,000.
If she probably won't shoot him unless they came to attack her.
She don't know.
Well, think about it. You would use the gun if somebody is trying to get something from you. He had no reason.
Now you're talking about why everybody's going back and forth.
There's no reason for him to come at her. She was not a threat. The knowledge, and that's what I get upset about. I know he's old, so that's why I said that's another thing with gun laws.
We don't know, and also we don't know.
Gun laws people can change mentally when they have a gun. That's one cat thing.
And we don't know if it's racially motivated.
And number 2,
if it was a
why would you shoot the person that could tell you where your son is, your nephew
now,
is?
I go back and forth with this.
So he was not thinking.
I go back and forth. This is what they was arguing on the Breakfast Club. Well, if he gets convicted, he won't. He 81.
He killed somebody.
I know. DJ Envy is saying kind of like, he's kind of pleading like for the guy. Because he's saying you guys are thinking like regular, rational people. He's 81. So he's going from the fact that he's old. And then he's going from the fact that she's old. She was 61. So she can't grab the gun and probably... Right.
But he was outside the house when he used
came
this gun
outside.
Too. That's wrong.
Now,
the gun's supposed to protect you in your home.
In your home. Now, Jess Hilarious and Charlemagne going more on the side of it's unfortunate, but you don't know if he escalated it, like you said, by coming outside, And why did you shoot her? And Charlamagne said, like you said, the only person who can tell you where your son is.
Tie you to the nephew, yes.
Now, then Envy came back and said, but she was leaving. But then Charlamagne said he could have shot the tires. He could have did anything other than shoot her.
And she probably was scared when she saw the gun.
Right.
When somebody's coming out their house with a gun, you're not going to stand there. You're going to try to run away.
You're going to try to leave.
So it's
a very unfortunate
the thing that hurts me about what
you just don't know
is still to me not knowing, being afraid, wanting more information. Who are you? You could be the wrong person. Like you said, he should know better how to use that gun. That gun should have probably pointed more so than being used.
Yeah.
So he was out of his house. She was not a threat. He had her phone. He could have let her go and said, police officers, I have Jane Doe's phone, and I believe she has my nephew.
Yeah. So I think
he took law in his own hands.
And you got to remember, we're automatically, as Black people, are going to be on the thing.
Was she a Black lady?
She's a Black lady.
Oh,
we're automatically, and he's an old white man. See? We're automatically, as soon as we see an old white man, we automatically going to be like,
back in my mom's days.
Is he thinking like
segregated days? Was he back then where it was colored fountains only, blacks only in the back?
Right. Because he's
the
81.
The N-word.
He's during the time when all that was going on.
Yes. He's in the middle of it because he's 81.
He's 81. So let's look at this. Let's see what other people said. Somebody said, nah, bruh, she was leaving. That's not a threat. This is BS. He killed her. Beautiful Asian woman for no reason.
Was she Asian?
No, aging.
Oh, aging.
He had no problem calling 911 after he shot her.
Thank you.
But never called them before he shot her.
He had her phone.
They both were targeted, but this person, which I say both was targeted, but he pursued her instead of staying inside and calling the police.
It was dangerous for him to even leave his house.
Yeah, he gets a murder charge just for that reason.
Thank you.
Somebody said he was scared. He should have stayed in the house.
I don't feel sorry for him.
His house is, if you're scared.
Yes.
My thing is he would have had a better case if he shot her from inside the house.
Yes, yes.
Because then he would have said, I thought she was trying to get in and then I was scared. Right.
But that's more of a... But to be honest, it's on his property. That's more of a threat to him, not following her to her car.
Right. And then you shot her in the leg.
And you did more than one shot.
So at the minute you shot her in the leg, she ain't going nowhere. You got her phone, you shot her in the leg. Like Charlamagne said, shoot the tires out. You gonna stay, and I'm gonna use your phone to call the police. But anyway, somebody said, what the F? Are we saying it's sad? He was charged. He murdered an unarmed woman in cold blood. Why he ain't called the police when she arrived? Somebody said he could have held her at gunpoint and called the police.
That's what I said.
Somebody said, now look at the spin on this. Elderly man with his picture. What about the elderly woman? Where's her picture? This is trying to elicit sympathy for him, and I'm not liking it.
Nope. I don't have no sympathy.
Somebody said, sue Uber. Uber's getting sued by the family.
Yes.
Somebody said he meant that. Shooting a black person is like deer season for some of them.
Yes.
Y'all better register to vote. Somebody saying that. All I can say is I never been afraid of something and chased to it. I usually go on the other way, but that's just me. I see murder here. Somebody said, everybody's saying murder. Somebody said, please find this prankster.
When we sit in we're Uber drivers. When I sit in my car, I don't tell you this. When I get out of the car and I go to the house, I pray every time.
You have to.
Because I say, God, please don't let them mistaken me for somebody. Sometimes I have my hoodie on because it would be raining or windy. And I'm ready to drop your food off and I'm on your porch. You have a camera if you have the bail thing. Sometimes they'll say ring it. Sometimes they say don't.
Leave it.
And every time, you guys, I kid you not, I ask for my angels to protect me and my sister. When I go to their home, if I got to walk up a long driveway, a walkway, behind a fence.
It could even be just for a dog or something.
I'm scared that a dog may come out because they'll open their door to get their package. And that has happened. Yeah. A dog has come through the door. And they could chase her one time.
One time you dropped the package off, and as you was walking back to the car, the man opened the door and the dog came out. You didn't know, and I didn't say nothing. Oh, because I knew if I said something, you get scared. Oh, but he just looked at you and went on back in the house.
Now the one chased you around the car.
I know, but he was trying to play.
She was trying to put the food in his face.
And he moved it out the way.
I'm like,
he said, I want to play with you.
But when we heard about these shootings in the past year about stay off my lawn, why you on my porch? It may be another member coming to see me coming up and may be afraid. It may be a person who may mentally have forgotten
that they ordered
food, and this black girl coming to the door.
One time you delivered to an elderly lady and her daughter ordered the food.
Yes.
She didn't even know it was coming.
Yes. And I could have been a threat to her at her side door because that wasn't even the front door. So I don't feel sorry for him. I don't. As an Uber driver myself, I feel very bad for that family. He has taken a life. She didn't do nothing to him, even in his fearful moment of,
well, they
where's
said
my nephew?
He should have stayed in the house.
Yes, let the police deal with this. And even if you, worst case scenario, ma'am, I'm not giving you your phone back. I think you got my nephew. Where's my nephew?
This is her. They're not showing her at all.
He took her life. Can you imagine that would have happened to one of us?
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Can you imagine if I was in the car looking and then he shoot me too?
Oh, we would have family and friends after this.
Well, that's why you conceal carry. He would have been taken out the minute he came outside.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even think. See, I don't want this to happen. Now, what if it was us? I'm concealed carry. I would have shot him. I wouldn't even gave him the time to shoot you.
Yeah,
he would have been shot coming out the house.
Concealed to carry. Yeah. So I'm sorry, sir.
Look.
You going to prison? Oh, it's on video?
Yeah.
Whose video is this? Somebody's house?
This is the news. No, somebody's camera, yeah. See, she's telling him, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he needs to go down. 81, the rest of your life is going to be in jail.
He goes off the camera. You hear, yeah, I know what you are, you're after. She pleading. She just said, I'm just here to pick up a package. Help me.
And you can't tell me that with our technology, nobody can trace that call? You can't find
He said, I shot her in the leg the first time, and then I shot her in the shoulder. Now, that's the part DJ Envy was saying, and that's when I go back and forth.
Because he didn't shoot
If he wanted to kill her, why would he shoot her in the leg? I'm thinking he was trying to stop her.
But he killed her.
She bled out, yeah.
Yeah, you don't know. Even shooting her in the hand, she can bleed out.
I know.
Man, any bullet hitting you anywhere.
This is unfortunate.
Oh, I'm sorry,
this is very
sir. I'm sorry, you, Mr. 81-year-old man. You got to know. You got to pay for this.
Yeah.
And then you'll find out your nephew's okay, aren't you? You took a life.
Yeah, but the people
make a call to your nephew. Oh, I'm here, Uncle. What's going on?
But the people who scam them,
they don't care.
I know, both of them.
They don't care.
And Uber, I'm sorry. I would sue. Uber was gonna get sued so bad. You cannot pick up everything. You said they hooked up, or is that DoorDash? That hooked up with the cab drivers.
Uber. Uber now. You can also
Uber is trying to get a market on everything, and it's gonna end up costing them because now that you got cab drivers, now it's gonna be more people that's gonna be like, that cab driver did something to me. That cab driver assaulted me, and he was on an Uber call. So you owe me money, Uber. Uber's trying to take every market. Mm-hmm. Why are we picking up packages at people's houses?
Because it's already dangerous to pick people up. It's already people dangerous. Are getting violated by like an Uber picks up someone and takes them to a neighborhood and they beat them up.
And you know what? That's probably what Uber thought. We already pick up people at houses. Why can't we just pick up packages at houses?
We picked up packages and taken it to businesses.
Not at nobody's house. We've never picked up a package.
Well, their business could be their house.
Well,
like, my chiropractor uses her home.
But it's a business, though. It's not this person's house like him.
Oh, well.
So that's all I'm saying. Is that what this is in Ohio. They probably was going to try to roll that out here. Where now we on our thing, it'll go to somebody's house, pick up a package, and take it to this house.
Take it to another home. But who thinks you're going to get scammed?
Who going to think you're going to get scammed and shot?
Oh,
so Lord, there you go. Us. So we pray that they find these people who have something to do.
Pray for the family.
Let's hear this story. Let's hear his defense. Because remember, you're innocent until proven guilty. If his attorney does what I just said, which is if he wanted to kill her, he would have shot her in the head. He would have shot her in the face. This man is a veteran. You know what I'm saying? If he's a veteran, I don't know. I'm saying if I'm a defense attorney, I would have to say this. He uses the gun a lot, Your Honor. It's not like this is sometimes he goes to the shooting range. He knows how to shoot. It's not like some little frail man that just, and he aimed for her leg. He aimed for her shoulder. He didn't want her to leave. I don't know. I'm just guessing. That would be the only defense he would have.
Yeah.
Other than that, why you come? The prosecutor would say, "Why did you come out the house if you felt you was in danger?
Right.
Why didn't you call the police when she showed up?
And you had her phone.
And when you took her phone, you should have called the police then.
Right, because when she leaves, you could still find who she is because you got her phone.
You got her phone.
She don't worry about where she goes.
And if he is a veteran or somebody who's used to using a gun, why not shoot the tires out?
Yeah. Disable her car. So she has to sit there. So no, you didn't think that through, sir. So I have a feeling that he'd probably be more accused of it versus let go.
Yeah.
Because here's the problem with that. If he's let go, there's going to be a mad family members.
He's going to be let go.
He's got to spend some time in jail.
He's going to be let go.
Why
it's probably going to be involuntary manslaughter or something.
But they still have to have time in jail, don't they?
He 81. They let Bill Cosby out because he was old.
But they still let him. He had to be in there for a little bit.
Maybe a few months or a year. Oh. That's it.
She lost her life. He took a life.
Yeah.
There wasn't a threat to him.
I agree.
Maybe her color. If the prosecutors,
we don't know. If he has any racism in his background, he's out of here.
Yeah. If they find anything, Mister, because you're 81.
We
don't know if back in the day was you one of the white people that spat on the blacks when they came into the restaurant to sit.
Your best friend better be a black guy named Willie. Geez. He better show up at the thing and say, "Oh no, he would never."
That's not racist.
Bob would never do that. No. He better have a lineup of black people.
Because if you got a history,
it's over.
That's part of the.
That's over. It's over. Yeah. It's over.
Okay.
So that's the story.
Good story. Because I feel bad.
We might as well stay on Ohio.
Oh, what's going on? Usually it's been crazy in Florida.
Ohio police release a body camera video of officers shooting a 15-year-old boy who family says had a toy gun. The video shows Officer Ryan, whatever his name is, Westlake, speaking to Tavion through his car window and seconds later firing his weapon towards the teen. Okay? Police in Akron, Ohio released video of an officer shooting a 15-year-old boy who was holding what his family says was a toy gun. What does that mean? Who cares if it was a toy gun? If it's a gun, it's a gun.
Don't nobody know if something's a toy or 3D in the basement or anything. And a toy gun to me are those big orange and pink.
Yeah, now was it a water gun? Is it a water gun? Let's see this gun.
It's fluorescent green.
If it's a fluorescent green gun, then yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Video that shows a teenager was struck seconds after the officer ordered him to put his hands up. Tavion Williams was shot in the wrist. We said that. First of all, and I'll keep reading the story. We talked about taking police citizens academy class. Mm-hmm. If a police officer sees a gun, when he shoots to kill.
Mm-hmm. That's
the number one thing.
Because you have a weapon that could hurt them or others.
And others. So the fact that he shot his wrist shows you he wasn't trying to kill him.
Like the older man we talked about before, shooting the lady in the leg first.
The fact that he shot him in the hand where the gun was is telling you he wasn't trying to kill the boy. He wanted him to drop the gun.
Okay.
All right, so let's keep going. Who was responding to the call? He was responding to the call about a person pointing a gun at the neighbors. That's what you said, my houses. Yeah. Akron police said the gun Tavion had been carrying was a facsimile. On Monday, the city of Akron released Westlake's file revealing the history of disciplinary actions and use of force incidents, as the police department released a video of the interaction in an effort to be transparent. So this is not his first time being in trouble.
This police or the boy?
Westlake's revealing a history. The boy.
Oh.
No, Westlake. Oh no, Westlake is the cop.
Ooh. Okay.
On Monday, the city of Akron released Westlake's file revealing a history of disciplinary actions. The shooting. Shortly after 7 p.m. on April 1st, a woman called police claiming she had seen a black male pull out a gun and start pointing it at houses in the area.
Oh, no.
It's probably a Karen.
Oh, jeez.
And she probably know who he is, knowing darn well that boy ain't had no real gun. But anyway, Westlake was the responding officer. He found the person, later identified by his family as Tavion, several blocks away in the area of the street. Fired a single bullet that struck him. Tavion was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injury, police said in initial release. Police said they recovered what appeared to be a facsimile firearm that the teen allegedly had in possession. What does that mean? Let's look up this gun. Because for them they act like we supposed to know what kind of gun that is. Like we all supposed to know what a facsimile gun is. FACSIMILE gun. Oh, that looks real.
Oh my. Is that facsimile?
Oh, I'm calling it a facsimile. I'm stupid. Here it is. Fake firearm trend could pose grave danger to law enforcement.
Oh yeah.
Blow that up.
Far away, you don't know if this don't look like no water gun that we used to shoot back in the day. Water guns was like bright colors and you could see the water in it. Or remember our little fake guns that had those cap guns? They was red and they pow, pow. They make a little pop noise. They was a little fake. It looked like the cowboy and the cowboys and Indian shows, they would carry it.
It says here,
Lord have mercy.
Police said they recovered what appeared to be, what did you call it? Facsimile? I called it wrong name.
FAC?
You said it.
Facsimile?
Yeah, facsimile. Firearm that the teen allegedly had in his possession in the moments leading up to the shooting. An Ohio attorney for Tavion's family said in a statement Monday that Tavion had a toy gun. Tavion is heard multiple times saying it's fake. I just wanted to be safe. That's not good enough. It's fake. Oh, it's fake. Oh, I'm sorry. What the police supposed to say is fake? It's fake. Everybody stand down. He said his gun is fake. What does that mean? It's fake.
We believe him. Go ahead, son.
I just wanted to be safe.
Go ahead and keep playing. We
at no point was that toy gun pointed at anyone's home, at any individual, and certainly not at any member of the Akron Police Department. Okay, so when we see this video, are we going to see this boy with this gun and them telling him to drop it? If I don't hear them saying drop that weapon and I see a shot go off, he has a point. Mm-hmm. If he's not pointing it at them and they drive up and say drop the weapon,
you drop. But if the cop say, if it's a police officer in your presence is saying to you with your fake gun, drop your gun. I will drop that fake gun so quick because I am not going to die before having a fake gun.
But he raised it up.
No, put it down, boy. You a black boy with a gun.
Okay, here it says here
down.
on the tape, Westlake orders him to drop it on the ground. Tavion, visibly in distress, immediately complies.
Okay.
And repeats, it's fake. I promise you. Look, it's a fake gun. Westlake tells him to put his hands behind his back. Tavion complies. The blood is visible on his right wrist. My hand hurts, mister. I wanted to be safe. Shut up, boy.
He too old for that.
And why are you 10 years old? Why are you? And you too dang old for that.
We can, in our area where we
a
live,
little kid maybe.
Yeah.
A 10-year-old or an 8-year-old running around playing cops and robbers and shoot and playing. Then, hey, bang, bang, neighbor.
Bang, got you.
Bang, bang.
I got you,
neighbor. And then the neighbor go in the house. Oh, my God. That looks like a real gun.
Let me call 911.
Let me call everybody. Tell them to get over here. Oh, Lord Jesus. Little 8-year-old boy running around the neighborhood. You're a big 15-year-old boy.
15. And a lot of gangbangers are his age.
And you in Akron, Ohio.
Using guns. If it was the big water gun that we play in the... Squirt you, officer. Yeah, they know those guns are not real. So I don't even know how this is going to play out.
We got to see how this plays out. But I'm tired of these people getting on, these moms and these families getting on television saying justifying for their kids. And black people got to stop getting behind all of this. Because when people really do need us to support when they being abused or something by police officers, nobody's going to listen to you.
Yes, and attack them when they come. That people have been known to attack the fire department, the police department, when they come to help somebody who is really in need. Because they're so fearful.
The attorney, how is it that a 15-year-old child could be gunned down? Gunned down? He shot him in the hand.
He told him to drop the gun. I promise you it's fake. I promise you it's fake. Now this
black boy, hold on. Black boys deserve to grow up and live without the threat of walking home and being shot by the police. Black boys shouldn't go around with a gun, a fake gun. I don't care if it's a balloon gun, and point it at neighbors' houses. But especially when you 15 years old and you look like a grown man.
But the other thing about on the other side of this, he didn't shoot to kill.
He didn't, and then he said, "Gun down." The attorney, gun down.
He shot him in the hand.
He shot him in the hand. If he wanted to,
he could have killed that boy.
And this is the part that pisses me off about this attorney. And if his mom says anything and his family, they are taught as police officers to kill when somebody has a gun. Right. The fact that your son got shot in the hand, shut the hell up.
Thank you.
Because he could have killed him.
Yes, he could have taken his life thinking that his gun was real. And number two, he asked him, did he have his camera that said it?
It says on the camera, we got to see it. I got to see the footage.
Put down your weapon. Put down the gun. Son, put the gun. Son, I promise you it's real. It's not real. I promise you it's not real. You're disobeying the cop with your fake gun. But you got to pass because he just shot you in the hand. Boy.
So why would his mom and them say he got gunned down? That pisses me off because there are actual real black boys and men who get gunned down.
Yes.
And you make their stories look like nothing.
And
when you could say a boy walking around with a gun got gunned down.
And I know the anger.
I'm sick of that.
Sometimes it'd be no weapon in their hands.
That's to get gunned down.
I get it. But, oh, God, we got to get off of this bandwagon of just automatically you coming at the officer. Yeah, he may have had a history. We got to hear about that too, because they're going to do an investigation.
Yeah.
But this boy walks away with bandage on his hand.
So I want to say,
you better thank
before
God.
I put the final nail in the coffin, I want to see the body footage, the body cam footage.
Yeah.
And if that officer walked up on this 15-year-old giant He-Man walking down the street with a gun, we showed you the gun, for God's sakes. That looks real.
Far away, yeah.
If that is not a fluorescent green water gun that you can see water coming out of.
Thank you, where the water moves inside.
And he's not walking down the street with a clown nose on and clown shoes, saying, "I'm coming from the carnival. Don't shoot me."
And the little flag comes out, bang. Remember those flags? They would shoot out, and the word bang would be on it.
And if I see on that body cam that they rolled up on this dude and said, "Drop it," and he didn't, you're blessed that he just shot him in the hand.
Thank you. Like the other guy, we're still waiting on that incident in Chicago where they told him to raise his window down and get out the car. He rolls it up. And not only does he not listen, he gets out and starts shooting.
See, this is the thing that y'all got to do.
But no, the mom and the family, "Oh, you took my son's life." Oh.
This is what y'all got to do, y'all.
Me, Lord,
Black people, please.
Help me.
I implore you. Black people, please.
Yes.
Understand that when you stand behind and you protest and you do stuff all the time, it watered down the time when you actually need to do it.
Thank you.
Nobody's going to listen to you. They're going to say anytime a Black person gets shot by the police,
it's always the cops' fault.
The police.
Thank you.
That's what they're going to say.
Always.
They're going to say every time a Black person gets shot by the police, y'all come out and protest.
Thank you. No,
the man had a knife. He was headed up to the lady's throat. It doesn't matter. He shouldn't have shot him.
Yeah.
Unless it's your child who's on the other side of that knife. Then you'll be happy he shot him.
Get him, Miss Officer. Get him. He has my son. The knife is around his neck. But that's another thing too. And I know I hear a lot of Black moms and Black dads talk to their kids. One thing that this mom should have told this son.
Why is he out with a
Don't
gun?
Be outside with a fake gun.
Who was the
with
mom?
The real
and dad?
gun.
Who was the parents?
With a balloon gun.
She was what? Is she stupid?
I fought her.
That's why. She's stupid.
I fought her. You teach, and it's unfortunate because our one of our sorority sisters, who's a white mom, who has a biracial son,
he got in trouble.
He got in trouble. And
she said, "I understand what y'all think because they showed up to the park. He was with all his white friends, and the police showed up to the park, and they went right to him
and targeted him.
And even his friends was like, why are y'all messing with him?
Yeah.
They made him get down on the ground.
Yes.
They made him do, and she said that bothered him for the first time. He saw he's different than his friends.
Yes. Yes.
And the first time as a white mother, she saw, I understand now what y'all think. And the first time his friends, who are white kids, said, what the hell are you doing?
We all
here. You don't, why not ask all of us what's going on?
Or all of us to get down.
Why are you targeting him?
Thank you. Yes.
So when you do other stuff like this, it waters down those situations.
Yes.
So that when those real situations happen and you protest and say, my son was targeted because he's Black.
Yes.
He was around a group of white boys. People was complaining about them making too much noise in the park. The police showed up, made my son, who's biracial, get down on the ground. And all the white boys was like, why is he down on the ground?
Standing up watching, like, what are you doing?
We demand whoever these police officers are be fired because they have a racial bias. When you come and do stories like this, you water down those real stories.
Exactly. And then too, we're trying to gain trust with our law enforcement because you need them. Oh my God. Think about being violated. Think about a people coming in your home and stealing and hurting you. 911. Who's going to come help you? The neighbor down the street?
So they are
your uncle? No.
They asking for
police officers.
They asking for the police officer to be fired.
For what? He had a gun. He didn't know that gun was fake. And he only shot him in the hand. I am so tired of everywhere we go, we always hear the same news about it's right away. It's the police fault. It's the police fault. Why can't it be the other person's fault? Because he black? Oh, he can get off because he black. He racial profiling. Because he black. Oh, I'm so
You
tired
gotta look
of
at
this.
the whole story, guys.
Yes.
That's why we looked at the whole story with the 81-year-old man who shot the Uber driver.
Yes.
You got to look at the whole picture,
Wow.
not just the color of the people that's involved.
Thank you. And their motives, their background.
And you do look at the color as far as background. I agree. If they have a history of something. Mm-hmm. So let me see this.
Oh, you seeing the video camera footage?
Yeah. I'm seeing if it shows it.
Yeah, my mom brought this news to us. So this was her story. She said, you guys not going to do the story about the young boy that got playing with the gun was he in the yard, right?
No, he was running around the neighborhood, shooting at people's houses, being funny.
And I wonder.
But I just showed y'all. It said, hold on, this is the.
Does he have a mental problem? I wonder too.
This the body cam. See?
His mother didn't even know what he was doing.
Yeah, see? She didn't get out shooting.
He pointed the gun at him.
Yeah.
And said, put it down.
It's over.
He told him to put it down. He didn't start shooting right away.
Nah. And then he shot him in the hand.
Yeah.
That's my big thing, is he shot him in the hand.
Because we always used to ask that at all of our
We asked that at every
citizens.
police citizens.
Why can't you shoot him in the leg?
Shoot him in the hand?
Or in the leg? Or yeah. Why you gotta shoot to kill?
We ask that all the time. And then here's an officer who does it and they want him fired.
Exactly. So sorry.
All right.
Okay.
Well, how
hurt
do
my feelings.
I say goodbye to what we had?
You know the verse. I don't know the verse.
I don't know the music.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday, to Red Lobster.
Now, you know, if you are black,
you got a Red Lobster in your neighborhood.
This is one of the stereotypes that we hold dear to us.
Yes.
And that is black people love Red Lobster.
They love Red Lobster. In our neighborhood, at least. Maybe not in yours, I don't know. But when you see a Red Lobster, Red
black
Lobster for the seafood lover in you.
Yeah, black people love Red Lobster.
We're hearing the news.
Red Lobster reportedly weighs possible Chapter 11 bankruptcy, filing as a labor cost sore. Red Lobster is reportedly weighing a possible Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing in order to restructure its mounting debt. The seafood restaurant chain, which has 649 locations nationwide, has sought advice from a law firm on how to shed some long-term contracts and renegotiate a chunk of its leases. People with knowledge of the matter told Bloomberg. Red Lobster's funds have taken a hit in recent months by strenuous leases and rising labor costs, among other issues. So they taken a hit.
A lot of people suffered after 2020, the COVID.
Mm-hmm. Discussions are still underway between Red Lobster's, its owner, Thai Union Group, and key lender Fortress Investment Group. Should the casual chain file Chapter 11, it would be able to keep serving up its popular cheddar biscuits. Seafood forward menu while it works on a debt-cutting plan. Okay. So Chapter 11 allows them to still stay open.
Because we can buy their biscuits at Sam's Club.
They can still stay open, Mom.
Oh, they not closed?
No. With Chapter 11, they can stay open.
Okay. So it won't be hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
It won't be hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Thank you for reading thoroughly. Thank you for reading details.
However, Thai Union Group, best known for its exports of canned and frozen seafood, wrote down its share of Red Lobster earlier this year. The firm said in a statement on its website at the time that the restaurant's ongoing financial requirements no longer align with the union's capital allocation priorities. So it could still go out of business. The combination, what you said, of COVID-19 pandemic, sustained industry headwinds, higher interest rates, and rising material and labor costs. The union group also noted that it recorded a share loss of $19 million.
Ooh, that's a lot to lose $19 million.
As a result, this is the Thailand-based company. See, it's not even American.
No. Nope.
Red Lobster is not the only chain that's been struggling with surging labor costs. So you said we're going to Red Lobster.
Mm-hmm. We're going to say goodbye if they're closing their doors.
I just said they wasn't, but you're still going to go to Red Lobster.
You said they still might.
Still might.
What's the name of the group?
But you're trying to use this as an excuse to go to Red Lobster.
Thailand, what's his name? The Thailand group.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we haven't been, since a birthday. It was somebody's birthday. Kim.
Was it?
Either yours or Kim.
No, we went to those other restaurants. Yeah, this year we went to other restaurants.
But we did go for some. No, but we went for somebody something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we just went. Yeah.
It was yours because she brought out a dessert.
Oh, yeah,
she right. To you.
She did say happy birthday to you.
I think your friends wanted to do something else as well. So you had a lot of dinners that.
So you don't need to go to Red Lobster again.
No, we're saying goodbye.
She don't want to not go to Red. Her mind is now set on going to Red Lobster.
They're gonna still sell the. I don't like bringing Red Lobster home. I mean, as leftovers, yeah, but not.
Now, Charlamagne said on the Breakfast Club he thinks they should change their business model.
To what?
To more like Chipotle, where you go in and then you can get some crab legs and some shrimp Alfredo, and as you go through the line, like Chipotle,
but the
or Panda Express,
freshly done. They can't just let it sit out.
No, he's saying like crab, like when fettuccine, or like you go through the line like you do Panda Express and Chipotle. And,
yeah, but the food won't be the same because they gotta prepare it as fresh as they could.
Yeah.
Think about I like Panda Express.
What's the difference between that and getting shrimp?
But sometimes my chicken may be sitting there so long and it's cold.
And I don't like Panda Express.
Well, I do. I like their orange chicken.
All right, so that's it for.
So they may be closing the doors. They're not sure. That's still iffy.
Yeah, they not
okay.
Closing.
Red Lobster.
So I guess we won't be, not yet, but if that big group pulls out, they may end up closing their doors. Okay. Real briefly, we'll mention this because you talked about it. Huh?
They may be and may not be.
Yeah.
We're not sure.
NBA issues a lifetime ban to Toronto Raptors forward Jontay Porter for violating the league's gambling rules.
Yeah, I heard this on the radio.
Whoa. The NBA banned this guy.
For life.
They said its investigation found that Porter had engaged in widespread gambling against the league rules. He allegedly disclosed What are you doing?
Making my seat.
Oh. He allegedly disclosed confidential information about his own health status. To an individual he knew to be an NBA person ahead of a March 20 game.
What does that mean?
He claimed to suffer from an illness during the game and only played 3 minutes. Yeah, you can't influence the game and stuff by doing stuff like that. An $80,000 online bet was placed ahead of the March 20 game that he would underperform, which would have paid out $1.1 million.
It's like throwing in a fight when you're boxing.
Yeah, that's why he got banned.
Oh my
When Porter
God.
was on the Raptors G League affiliate from January to March, he placed at least 13 bets on an NBA game. You can't do that.
A gambling problem.
An associate's online betting account. He used somebody else's account. Those wages range from $15 to $22,000 and totaled $54,000, according to the NBA. None of those bets were on games which he played, the league said. 3 of these bets were parlays, which require multiple correct results, with one calling for Toronto loss, the league said. Yeah, you can't do that. He ended up profiting only $21,000 from all of these. All of that. You lost your career,
whole career.
For $21,000.
Now you got as much time as you want to bet. He need to get with the baseball player guy, the Japanese
What happened was,
because they got issues with gambling.
He was doing these little bets, and then he realized, bet on me. And I think that was the final straw.
And he didn't do as hard.
He was sick. He had to get taken out the game.
What's wrong with you, man?
And then they bet
how many kids
that he would underperform.
How many kids is trying to get in your shoes as an NBA player? How many kids in the hood or anywhere are like, I want to be an NBA player. I want to be an NBA player. And look at the example you set.
All right.
Betting on yourself to what is the word?
Underperform.
How dare you? It's like paying for yourself boxing. That you're going, in the 3rd round, I'm going to take a dive. And then you bet on the other guy. How that sound as an athlete? Oh, gosh.
So, yeah, that's why he got banned.
He's banned for life, you guys.
Okay.
They ain't playing.
Now, you always want to know who Charlamagne the God's donkey of the day is.
Yep.
Student missing out on prom after bringing a bag of chips to school.
I didn't understand this, but you please have to give the details.
A local high school student will miss out on her senior prom after getting suspended over bringing a bag of corn chips to school. As reported on News Center 7, Miami Valley Career Technology Center prohibits bringing this kind of snack to school because a teacher is severely allergic to the ingredients in it. Amber Guy's daughter, Ollie, is a senior at Miami Valley Career Technology Center and graduate in December. Her home school is West something, whatever. Guy said someone gave Ollie a Taki chip on the school bus, and she was hungry, so she ate them. Ollie didn't finish the chips. Guy said Ollie brought the bag inside the building, but there were only 2 chips left. When she finished the remaining chips, Ollie threw the bag away and went to class. The school principal called her down to the office at that point, then asked her if she ate the chips. She said yes, and they suspended her for 5 days. Due to the suspension, the policy is not to allow her to attend prom. For her, it was a big deal. She probably tried on 50 dresses. I think that's a little harsh.
I'm trying to figure out what her eating chips have to do with the teacher that's allergic.
It says the superintendent, Nick Weldy, confirming they did discipline the student for not following the rule regarding food consumption at school.
Oh, they can't eat food in the classroom.
Bring that or whatever.
So if she would have brought anything, they would have gotten upset about it.
There's a sign like no corn with the corn on the cob. Not many people are thinking, oh, does this have corn in it? Oh, the chips. She's probably thinking, I would never think, like a Dorito chip, that has corn in it. Mm-hmm. What kid would know that?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And if it was corn chips, I can see. It says corn chips.
Mm-hmm.
In a statement, the school said parents and students had to sign a form acknowledging the rule. Mm-hmm. Guy said she wasn't aware of this rule because her daughter's father signed the form, and they're separated.
Maybe they can fight this.
She can't get her prom back. You can never get that back.
Yeah, but they can get money off of it. They can sue the school district because that's too harsh for me to think. Because if they get a good lawyer to say they were not aware, the mom was not aware of this, and they've had the daughter
and the father signed the form, and they're separated,
and the daughter didn't know these kind of chips have corn in them.
Yeah,
isn't that stupid? Maybe they don't want to pay for legal, because I would try if it's petty. Yeah. I would try to fight it to get money.
Okay, I would at least make them pay for her dresses and she paid and all that. Yeah. You paying for her prom cost.
Anything that she already bought.
Yep.
Just stupid.
All right.
There's so many things going on in this country, in this world, and they do stuff like this. Like the one black guy, we need to do a follow-up with his hairstyle.
Yeah. All right. Now, we always want to do something funny, show something funny. Mm-hmm. And you found this on, what is it?
Instagram.
On Instagram. I want to make sure it's small. Okay. All right, here we go.
It's playing music, so we can't do the music, right?
Look at this.
This is
people.
I was trying to read
arguing over whether or not popcorn is okay for him. It really didn't go well. They gave
he didn't want no broccoli.
My dog's movie, Hoopy.
Dog's movie, Hoodie.
So today we tried something different.
Oh, it's the hood part of it in front of him.
His hoodie.
But they tried broccoli.
They turned it around.
He don't like broccoli, but he eating the popcorn.
Normally he eats popcorn out of it. They tried to give him broccoli. Look at that. Oh, he spit it out of his mouth.
He didn't want the broccoli.
Look at this.
He tearing that popcorn
now
up.
Watch with the broccoli.
Okay, he eating hard. Look at him. He love popcorn.
Now look at that.
It fell out his mouth, and he didn't even eat nothing else.
Can you imagine?
That is cute, though.
Sitting and watching a movie with your dog,
and he has this on,
and he has
his food is right there,
and he's eating popcorn.
That's a good idea. Oh my God!
How many other people gonna try this?
Marco probably wouldn't have sat. I don't know.
Our
if
dog would not have sat. No,
because he wouldn't want that on him anyway. So, he's that broccoli. That is cute, though. That is cute. If your dog can do this and learn how to eat from that, popcorn's not bad, is it?
I don't know. Are you supposed to let a dog eat
I don't
popcorn?
know. Because there's foods that we can't feed them. But popcorn, I don't know.
All right. Okay. So don't forget to get our book. 100 family-friendly jokes. The link is in the description, and the book is on Amazon.
Yeah.
Did I read your thing, Emerald?
Oh,
Emerald says salutations. Salutations to you, too.
What did she say? Did she say
personally, anything? I never let my sons have toy guns.
Thank you. I was getting ready to ask if there's any parents that are listening to us. If that's one thing I would, especially a black parent, I don't want my kid having anything that
black boy outside
playing. Because back in the day, we used to do that bang, bang, I got you. Remember them cap guns?
Yeah.
It was red, little pop, and they make a little pop noise and a little smoke come out sometime. Not today. Don't play with no guns.
All right, go ahead. Take us out.
Oh, Father God, we thank you. He will always give you glory, oh God, for who you are. And we thank you for just being God and God alone, oh God. You're El Shaddai, the Lord God, that is more than enough. And we thank you for protection. We pray right now. We thank you, oh God, that we can call on your name and the angels to even cover us and protect us when we do go places and in situations where we're not harmed, oh God. But I do pray for the family, the lady, the Uber driver, and the older man situation, oh God, and whatever justice is needed in that situation, God, because I don't know, we don't know the details of that story, but her life was taken, oh God, by a mistake, a prank, and this has to stop, oh God. So I pray that the investigation on this will just find more information that is needed, oh God, to help the case. I pray for the family to heal, oh God, because they've lost a loved one, and she may be a mom, an aunt, a daughter, but her life is taken just for a big mistake, oh God. And I just pray that there's comforting in that situation, oh God. We pray for even the situation with what's the one we just said?
The boy getting shot with
the boy, yeah.
His hand.
We really need to understand, Father God, that we need to use wisdom. And even as parents now, that they really need to teach their kids on how to deal with situations that may involve law enforcement or anybody else in the community that tries to take law in their own hands. Because we still have people out there who are trying to do the work of a police officer for racial reasons or any other reasons that are not good, oh God. But we pray for that situation, oh God, and more investigation and the police officers and the boy and his family, oh God. I just pray that people see these stories on air and that they take heed and that they use wisdom moving forward. And be careful with not to jump on the bandwagon of any type of protest, but that we sit and think about it and wait till things more information is needed and that we're learning more about the situation. And we just pray for safety in all of our neighborhoods, oh God. We continue to pray peace in the Middle East and all that's going on with Israel and Ukraine and Russia and Iran, oh God, and that our company, that our country, uses wisdom, oh God, and how we move forward with that and being involved in that. I continue to pray for all those in the chat room. I know if it's Emerald right now and her family and any other families that are listening to this show, we just pray blessings over their family, oh God, and even their unspoken prayers, oh God, for we know you know all things. And we just continue to give you glory and honor that is due to you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See y'all later. Let's see. Tomorrow we may be on early or later. I don't know. It won't be 6 o'clock because we have our Police Citizens Academy class.
Yeah, gotta learn some
more. So we'll let y'all know. And if we don't come on, y'all know I'll put up a thing saying we won't be on.
Yep.
So tomorrow we'll say.
And Friday we won't have a
the
Wendy segment.
Wendy story time.